What's happening, Crypto Farm? Happy Friday, and welcome back for the second video of the day. Good morning. Go and check that video out if you haven't seen it already. It's about Flare Networks and the Spark token airdrop. There's actually over 5,000 people waiting for Spark tokens who are holding more than 290 million XRP. So go and check it out. It's interesting. It's coming in the next 6 days. Check the dates. Sometime in the next 6 days will be the airdrop. This story, SBI FX Trade is set to start handling XRP this month by Victoria Tierbenivia. Tierbenivia. Yeah, I can't say your name, sorry, love. But she put a line in this she probably shouldn't have because it could rip her for it, you know what I mean? We're not going to. Let's just make sure we've got the right ones here. I've got two of the... Right, let's get away from that. She's wrote on both, that's why I'm struggling a little bit. SBI financial report, focus on Ripple and R3 brings enterprise above 25% profit. Very, very interesting. The owner of 100% of SBI Bank shares, a Japanese holding, SBI Holdings Inc, has revealed its financial results for the period April to June 2020. According to the report released on July the 30th, the profit for the company released increased by 25.8% before tax. Why would they like 2,778 million yen? Or 2.7 billion yen. Another way of putting it, Vicar. The positive results were influenced by collaboration with Ripple and R3. Right? As for the crypto asset fund announcement on the June State of Business report, the company also plans to launch operations on SBI FX Trade this September. Crypto asset fund is offered as an anonymous pooling for individual investors and is expected to operate by Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. Right? The interesting bit is the other article. FBI FX Trade is set to start handling XRP this month. The month that's only got a couple of days left in it, yes. According to a recent report, SBI is going to start handling XRP this month. This is included in the plan to expand the company's business and operations with Ripple Company. Recall, Japanese conglomerate SBI Holdings Inc. stated that its SBI FX Trade will start handling XRP in August 2020. Note that there are 5 days left at the end of August, the date of writing. So this event will be a big catalyst for the XRP price rise this month. I just don't like assumptions like that. Don't make an assumption like that. What catalyst of price rise, XRP price rise? What's going on about that? Anyway. As the Twitter social network user notes, regardless of whether the company has time to do it before the end of the month, SBI FX Trade will soon start working with XRP anyway. Ripple adoption depends on XRP cryptocurrency demand. Ripple adoption. Do you mean Ripple adoption? I mean RippleNet that's already been adopted? That doesn't actually depend on XRP cryptocurrency demand. I think you mean IOV and cross-network bridging is going to depend on XRP currency. Ripple being adopted doesn't really... It's little lines like that. In turn, the head of Ripple company, Brad Garlinghouse, admits that Ripple is too dependent on the sale of XRP. The company intends to rethink its growth strategy, focus on creating and promoting new products for RippleNet. Enterprise blockchain firm Ripple intends to go beyond serving cross-border payments and expand the range of services provided to attract new clients. The head of the company, Brad Garlinghouse, intends to turn the organization into the Amazon of the cryptocurrency world. We read about that the other week. What you talking about, Victoria? What you talking about? Admits. Did he admit? Yeah. Did he admit? Are you sure? Admits It's in a Financial Times article. I absolutely despise the Financial. I despise the Financial Times and anyone that won't let me see fucking news without having a subscription. Fuck you, you horrible bastards. Oh, give us some of your data or you're not reading the news. What? Who are you to monetize information, bro? It's a fucking news. Run some ads and open your website, you weapon. Rant over. Give me Google. So it comes like times like that and I forget what I'm actually Googling. I've legitimately just forgot what I was even going to Google for. Ripple attempts a reset. 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 I don't want a Financial Times one. I don't want a Financial Times one. I want Alt News. That'll do, mate, because they're not going to have a stupid subscription to read the news. With 16 billion crypto assets, Ripple attempts a reset from the Financial Times. The source. San Francisco startup Ripple can claim to have created one of the most valuable cryptocurrencies. Its digital tokens, known as XRP, have a total value of almost 30 billion behind only Bitcoin and Ether. But 8 years after its launch, Ripple is still trying to find compelling uses for blockchain technology that underpins its currency and would justify such a high figure. Alright, before we move on to that, can you justify the high figure of the two above it, you fucking knob? I'm sorry, I'm on a little bit of a rant on this video because I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. Now, in an effort to attract more users, what, like they've got, what? Users on what? Ripple social media. What you on about? Users on what? Attract more users. Banks, you mean? Attract more banks to Ripple Net. It's got nothing to do with XRP at the moment. Your cross currency. Can't wait till 2025 when everyone's like, oh shit, he was right all along, you know. Might not be 100% right, but I'm telling you now, if you think you're gonna see moves from now till 2023, ain't seen fucking nothing yet, mate. You ain't seen nothing yet. In an effort to attract more users, it's taken a new direction, trying to become the Amazon of the cryptocurrency world, using its platform to support activities far beyond the system of original cross-border payments he hoped to build. They, your weapon, they, not he, you're not doing it on his flaming own, Brad Garlin House. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Seriously, doing it on his own. I mean, they've always spoken about Internet of Value, and anyone with a brain knows the Internet of Value isn't really about cross-currency. It's about cross-networking digital assets, you cretin. Jesus wept. He's up there crying, man. The absolute's like, I thought I made him smarter than this. I honestly thought I made him smarter than this. Do you know what I mean? Jesus. The popularity of XRP has already made Ripple and its users far richer than most. Oh, hang on a minute, but a minute ago, they try to find compelling uses for the technology to justify such a high figure. But then the popularity of XRP has made Ripple. So it's about the so the justification of the figure is actually the token's popularity. You contradicted yourself within 2 paragraphs, man. 2 paragraphs. The popularity of Ripple is the reason and the justification of the current price. So, the popularity of XRP, which is the justification of its price, has made Ripple and its rulers, and its holders, you mean, investors, fucking rulers, far richer than most startup software companies. The company has cashed in over 1.2 billion from its own cryptocurrency holdings since 2017. It still accounts for around 55% of the total supply, worth around 16 billion at current prices, far overshadowing its underlying tech business. As a result, the value of the company is tied primarily to XRP, with an option on small software company. Brad Garlinghouse, managing director, admitted that Ripple is heavily influenced by the value of its crypto treasure. We are capitalists. We own a lot of XRP. Do I care about the overall XRP market? 100%. But he added that the company's goal was to provide a lot of utility through XRP, which will likely take years as it develops applications that use the blockchain technology, blah, blah, blah. Brad Garlinghouse admitted heavily influenced. Heavily influenced. Let's, where was that, Bled? Where was that, Bled? Where was that, Bled? Because it's, gets me, man. Gets me, man. I want to go back to an actual sentence. Brad Garlinghouse admitted that his company is still dependent on XRP. Dependent. So she's used dependent when it was actually influenced. Brad Garlinghouse says Ripple is heavily influenced by the value of the currency. He didn't say that they're dependent on it. So why is it sort of putting words in Brad's mouth? She needs a backhand, mate. Not a little swift, psh, shut your mouth if you're going to lie or you're going to twist words, because it's not what he said. It's not what he didn't say they're dependent on XRP. But he says heavily influenced. It's there. Yeah? And he actually didn't even say that. Heavily influenced. He actually, because it's not in the quotes. We are capitalists. We own a lot of XRP. Do we care about the overall XRP market? 100%. The company's goal was to provide a lot of utility through XRP, which will likely take years. At no point does he say that the value of Ripple is heavily influenced by XRP or dependent on the price of XRP. They're putting words in the man's mouth. They're putting words in the man's mouth. For a long time, the Ripple company has collaborated with banks and other financial institutions, promoted its payment and exchange network RippleNet. More than 350 organizations from more than 40 countries have already joined the latter. The popularity of this solution is greatly influenced by the efforts of Ripple, which has partnered with MoneyGram. Oh, my days. It's about expanding the strategy, not changing it. The head of the company believes that Ripple can become Amazon of the crypto world. He's confident that the company will be able to ensure that its developments are used in many areas, just as Amazon has become a platform for various activities in the field of e-commerce. However, unlike Amazon, Ripple does not have an anchor application that would allow the company to amass a large user base. Ripple's grants for infrastructure development through its investment wing Spring have not been enough. So the company will focus on creating tools for application development. Yeah, because it's not like Zoom has been built off 20 million Spring investment. It's not like we've mentioned Flare this morning, you know. Brad Garlinghouse notes that the company's development is hampered by disputes over whether XRP tokens are securities. Uncertainty scares off potential investors. Oh my days! Back to the securities one. Also, the reputation of Ripple is not affected in the best way by its proximity to traditional banks. This approach is not welcomed in the cryptocurrency industry. Not welcomed in the cryptocurrency industry because no one likes banks. Even though everyone's got a mortgage we want. How many people in the crypto space will say they despise banks, yet the bank owns their house? Talking like you don't want a bank to hold your money and all that. It owns your house, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know there's nothing more to really say. Like, it's legitimate, man. There's people at the moment now. I've got people in my family and close family and friends like, oh, I fucking hate banks. I don't want cashless. I don't trust them with my money and all that. I don't trust them with my money. Well, you trust them to own your house, though. Trust them to give you money so you can buy a gaff, don't you, eh? Eh? They're all right for that, aren't they? Sit down and shut your mouth, gimp. It's like, I'm not even going to go into it, but yeah, it's getting ridiculous. Ooh, it's getting ridiculous at times. Now, don't get me wrong, banks are twats, right? When it comes to overcharging people, the fees being ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? The fact that they can just freeze accounts and they hold your accounts, the fact that it's not transparent at all, the fact that they make billions on billions a year while most people get put on the fucking arse through charges. That's the kind of thing most people hate. They don't hate the fact that people insure your money. But again, they only insured 85k per account. Do you know what I mean? People don't hate that they'll give them money to buy a house. Do you know what I mean? People don't hate that they can go to an ATM and get cash for the pub. But they hate the fact of going cashless. Do they not realise that people's like, oh, I don't want to go cashless. They could just freeze me. Excuse me. They could just freeze me account anytime. Just freeze me account anytime and I can't spend my money then. Where'd you get your cash from, mate? Where'd you get your cash from? Oh, the ATM. Right, well, what if that went on one day? How are you getting your cash? Do you honestly think if they're going to freeze everyone's digital accounts within a bank, so if they're going to freeze the 64%, or the 94%, sorry, of virtual money, digital money, do you not going to think they're going to freeze the third of the most physical cash they can? If most people's accounts are getting frozen, if you're scared, right, of digital accounts being frozen and not being able to spend your money, you should be just as scared as the fucking ATM not working and you're not even being able to get your cash in the first place. There's no difference. There's absolutely no difference between a bank card letting me spend £10 in fiat in a shop or the bank card letting me take £10 in cash out of the ATM. There is no difference. It's the same kind of currency, just a different kind of payment. Yeah, it really, really is, guys. You need to get your head around that. The fact that cashing this big king, people think it is that you've always got access to it. Stop lying to yourself. Stop fucking lying to yourself. Oh, well, I've got the cash in my bedroom. Yeah, well, where's your next wage, mate? Where's that go? Where's your next wage go? Oh, into the bank. Oh, but well, mine goes on Revolut. Because I use Wirex now, mate. Okay. Get some fucking cash out of Wirex, dickhead. Where you going? What you using? Using a card with MasterCard or Visa. It's no different than your bank debit card can be frozen like that. Tesco like, nah, I'm not giving any cash back on that, mate. It's not working. It's not working. Everything's frozen today. Don't know what's going on. Ain't no one getting cash. Ain't no one making a payment. So stop lying to yourself. You'll still be able to send someone crypto though, won't you? Not freezing that XRP wallet. Got a bit carried away in a bit of this one, but it gets to me, man. And it gets to me, and it's why I've left up most of the banking stuff alone, because people are just... They're acting like it's 2017, 2018, and that little bit of news is going to pump it to 60 cents. Just chill your beans, sit down and get on with your life. Just find a little bit of happiness and a bit of middle ground, please. Please. I'm getting sick of some of the negativity on Twitter. I'm getting sick of people just not accepting that it's an internet of value being built and there's going to be a lot more than one flaming token that's valuable. Seriously, I don't care whether your favourite's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, VeChain, XRP, Flaming Billy Bob Dickhead coin. I don't care. There's going to be more than one. There's never one. There's never one of anything. There's not one car maker. There's not one TV maker. There's not one phone maker. There's not one gas provider. There's not one electricity provider. There's not one plane, fucking type of plane. There's just not. There's multiple choices in every industry, every product, every service. Why would it be any different in a digital world? Open your mind and realise. Everyone's like, oh, Bitcoin's not going to be used as payment, so it's still going to be worth something in the future, mate. You don't realise how many people are going to want something. Diamonds. Diamonds are expensive, aren't they? Diamonds are expensive, aren't they? There's millions of diamonds out there, from tiny ones to big ones, expensive as fuck. Now imagine there's only 20 million of them. Only 20 million people can have an actual diamond. Now imagine the value of them. You think they're expensive now? When there's loads about. People say, oh, there's too many XRP. What, there's 13 each? There's 13 XRP each? You crazy? There's only 7 billion people on the planet, mate. If you just give them 10 each, that's 70 billion XRP gone like that. People's only got 10 XRP. You crazy? Talking like there's too much. Ain't too much. You could have 700. You could have 750 billion XRP in the market and it's still only 100 per person. Fuck all, mate. Wind your necks in, man. It's all about supply and demand and that. Generalise, I know not all of you need to wind your necks in. Most of you are decent. I was sat here having a rant this morning. You know what time it is. And on that note, invest in yourself. Invest in your hobbies, the internet of value. Stay chilled, stay patient. Find that middle ground between grinding your side hobby and waiting for your investments, and hopefully it makes that bigger every day. We love crypto, we love XRP, we love the progression of IOV, and we are patient with it. 2023, 2025, big years, mate, big years, big years. You know the dance, you know the dance. Don't delay, get some today, accumulate and wait. We love crypto, we love IOV, we love you, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.